What's up, guys? Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Here we are, finally. Let's go ahead and double check a few things here just to make sure everything is running properly. Yep. Yes, we are. How are you guys doing? What's up? Go ahead and pull this up. So I've been getting that question a lot lately, and it looks like we are getting a lot of attention for this project, Orderly. So I'm gonna show you guys how you can farm it, and yeah, get involved with it as much as possible. So let's see. Just want to pull some information. And obviously just waiting a few seconds before we start. But this project right here, it is giving me vibes, Pith network vibes. And I do think this project is kind of underfarmed, just because there is no way for you to get involved with it directly since it is a technology. So basically, just like Pith, for you to receive an airdrop, you need to be using some projects that are using the Orderly technology. So that's the good thing. And also the projects that they have are some projects that usually we don't have a lot of users using it. So most likely this airdrop, it is going to be good just because of the amount of users that they have. So let's go ahead and check some of the information here. So first thing I want to show you guys is, check this out. So this is coming from their Twitter account. They have good morning Orderly Books Bros and airdrop hunters, which, just saying, I don't know, we might get an airdrop. We might get an airdrop, looks like. What else? I also saw something else. Oh, also, if you go on Discord, they have there is a question that they have on the fact section. Someone asked if there is a token for Orderly. They said no, not yet. So again, there is a token coming, and most likely they will be doing an airdrop. So I'm gonna show you guys the process, how you can get involved with it. But if we go to their website, let me go back completely so you guys know where you need to go. So once you're here, we go down completely. Then we click on partners. So again, since this is a technology, just like Layer 0, there is no way for you to get involved with it directly. You need to be using something that is using the technology. So for example, for Layer 0, we had OmniBTC, we had Holograph, we had, what else? Just trying to remember some of the things on Layer 0. Basically, you need to get involved with some projects that is using the technology. So once you click on it, you guys can see the first one is WOOFi, but it is for the pro version, which is for trading on perps. So right there, you have one option. Second option on the list is Rage Trade. This project right here is tokenless, and it is on Arbitrum. But to be honest, I've been waiting for this airdrop for like a year and still nothing. So yeah, you can get involved with it, but I'm not really expecting an airdrop from it anymore. Next, we have LogX, which they confirmed the airdrop. So if we go to the website right here, LogX, you guys can see there is a airdrop tab. If we click on it, which it is not coming, I don't know why. Oh, it is just loading. And here it says, so you can earn some log points to win LogX reward. So if we're using LogX, we're farming LogX, and at the same time, we will be farming Orderly. So right there, this is a good option. Also on the list, you can add Unidex, which is a DEX for swapping. You can also take some leverage trade, but this is not tokenless. Unidex, it is not. That is another option. And lastly, we have Refinance, but that is on Near Protocol. I'm not really using Near Protocol. And we have this one here, which is WOOFi, I guess that's how you say it, which is for trading stable coins. And this project is tokenless. So if we check the information, which I have it right here, the tokenomics of the Void token, it is on its way and will be released soon. So if we get involved with this, most likely we can receive an airdrop. So the best route to farm orderly most likely would be to use this project right here, since it is tokenless. Then we can also add LogX because it is also tokenless. And then we can also add Rage Trade because it is also tokenless. So right there, we're farming 3 projects. And then we can also add orderly on the list. Then we have WOOFi, but WOOFi is not tokenless. But still, you can add it to have some diversification on orderly. Now, in terms of blockchains that you can use, it really depends on what project you're currently using. So for WOOFi, I think we have Arbitrum, Linea, Optimism, and many others. I was planning to use Linea, but unfortunately, I just checked the gas fees on Linea and they're just extremely expensive. Like $5 for a freaking transaction right now doesn't really make sense. But we have the option for BNB, Arbitrum, Avalanche, Polygon, Ethereum, and Base. But Linea, it is just super expensive right now. So let me go ahead and show you guys the process. So I have some funds on ZK Sync. I already moved some, but I think, yeah, 216. So what I'm gonna do is transfer from ZK Sync and I'm gonna send it to Arbitrum, ETH. Let me use my max. Remove this so I can cover the gas fee. And by the way, Bungie is also tokenless, so right there we're adding a transaction for future airdrops. Let's go ahead and bridge. Oh shit, no. Oh, no. I don't want USDC, I want ETH. Reject. Ethereum. Okay, now we're good. So the bridge fee is $1.19. And let's go ahead and confirm. Since you do so many airdrop, how do you keep track of when they're actually claimable? Once or twice a month, I check all the airdrops on Twitter and also on Discord. What's up, Jimu? Bridge completed. Okay, so we are set up for Bungie. Now what we can use, I'm not sure if they have it for Arbitrum. Oh, yes, they do. Great. So let's go ahead and switch. I think you need USDC for LogX, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, I need USDC. Or can I use ETH? It looks like I can. Okay. Let me go ahead and refresh because I am seeing my balance at $7, so it doesn't really make sense. I hope I did not miss much. I've been waiting for this one. We just started just a few minutes ago. Actually, I was late because I was trying to figure out how we can farm this thing. I actually sent my funds to Linea just to start the process, and when I realized the price for gas fee was $5. That's when I changed the time of the live stream, because it doesn't really make sense for us to be taking transactions on Linea for $5. Okay, so now I have my funds. Then we can go ahead and take a long. So this is a trading platform. So I'm gonna do something like maybe 0.01. 0.01, that's 185, $120, give or take. Don't go crazy with the leverage. By the way, LogX is extremely laggy and extremely slow. Let's go ahead and open that position. If it ever decides to work. Okay. Still trying to understand what the heck is happening. If not, actually what we can do is just use WOOFi. But for WOOFi, we actually do need to deposit some funds into it, so that's a bummer. Whichever works for today. Oh, also there is an event on WOOFi. So if you deposit $250 and then you trade for a week, you should be receiving some Arbitrum token. Obviously, don't expect a lot. I don't think it would be a lot. Okay, so yes, we do need to deposit some USDC, so I'm gonna have to swap some for some some ETH for some USDC, and then take some transaction. Should I long BTSG? I don't know, I am not a trader. How did I check my stats or transaction history on Orderly? There is no way for you to check it. You just need to track it manually. So every single time that you take a transaction on a platform that is using Orderly, make sure that you write it somewhere so you can keep track of that. That is the only way. By the way, I think it was yesterday. No, actually, it is today. We have the event for. There is a DEX, a side swap, is the name of the DEX, on ZK Fair. They're having an event for an airdrop, and 100% of their token is going to the community. So most likely, I'm gonna be farming that, since I farm ZK Fair. The only thing that you need to do is just take a few transactions. So depending on your trading volume, you will be participating for that. The name of the DEX is SideSwap. If we have enough time, I'm gonna show you guys the process on how to do it. Sorry for off-topic question, but do you think layer 0 in Romho is too late to farm? For layer 0, I am still adding some transaction, but nothing crazy, to be honest. But for Romho, yes, I do think we're still early for Romho. They just had their, they just raised some money. I think it was like a month or a month and a half ago. So yeah, we still have some time to go. But for layer 0, I don't know, 50-50, to be honest. I'm still adding some transaction, but it is not my top priority at the moment. If I have to bridge and layer 0 is available, then yeah, I go with it. If not, it is not something that I really care about. Dude, this is taking just so freaking long. Finally, okay. So, first transaction on this thing is, let's see, let me go ahead and freaking refresh this so my USDC can show here. And let me remove this, close this, also close this. And is there a way for, okay, USDC. Let's do $50 USDC. Maybe increase it a little bit. Okay, so down here you guys can see your leverage. So I'm gonna do 4x's. There we go. Buy 297. Yeah, cool. Okay, there we go. So now we have our first transaction on WOOFi. Obviously, we're not farming WOOFi, but what we're doing is adding some transaction for orderly. So that is the main goal. So right there, we can actually add that we took one transaction using orderly. If you're tracking it, make sure that you're tracking your volume. So in that case, it would be $50 instead of the almost $300, because I don't think they will be tracking leverage volume. So right there, we have our first position. Then second on the list, let's see if we're able to use LogX using ETH. Yeah, most likely no. This is extremely slow. So 0.025. Let's go long with maybe 4x's leverage. Hopefully I don't get wrecked. Yeah, again, super slow, same freaking issue. I don't know if it is on my side. Nah. Okay, so LogX is not working. Whenever it works, we will be adding some more transactions. So for now, we have that. Then the other things that we can do are actually on Linea. So for right now, I think the only thing that we could be using is just WOOFi and just adding some transaction on it in the meantime. And then that's it. So basically right there, we're farming it. Just if you guys are asking how much money you could be making on orderly, well, just on Pith, which is kind of a similar airdrop. So again, there is no way for you to participate. There is maybe no one really actively farming the project. For that, I made almost $3,000 for the airdrop. And I wasn't really farming it actively. So most likely if we add enough volume, if we add enough transactions, and also if we are diversifying enough, so that means make sure that you're using as many projects as possible and also using multiple chains. So if you're adding some transactions on WOOFi, on Arbitrum, make sure that you also use Optimism, make sure that you also use Linea whenever the gas fee is low, Mento, or anything else that is available. And again, some other projects. That's actually the best way for us to get involved as much as possible and receive the airdrop from Orderly. In terms of time, I don't know, to be honest, because it looks like they want to do the airdrop, but at the same time, maybe they're just trying to attract more users using these platforms. So still, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure that we're adding some transaction. Am I too late to farming this one? Well, if we're too late, why we're farming it? Obviously no. If you guys see me farming something live, it is because I do think we still have time. So let's see what else we could do, to be honest. Nope, still not working. So let's go ahead and forget about this. And let me show you guys the other project, which would be SideSwap. SideSwap.finance. Which this event, I think it is from today until December 27. Oh, there we go. So we have airdrop right here. Oh, 10 days only until the 20th. Nice, nice. Also, you can see your estimated airdrop. So that's good. That's actually pretty interesting. So there is a Zilli activity that you guys can participate in if you're holding some ZKF. So if you got the airdrop from ZK Fair, you can also receive some. And then if you have some Lumos, loyalty points, also you can receive some airdrop. That would be for your community airdrop. And then contributor airdrop. So if you're adding some funds into the LP for liquidity, then you'll be getting some side tokens. And if you're trading, you can also get some side tokens. For me, I'm just gonna be trading. I don't really want to be adding my funds into the liquidity for this project. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna remove my funds. Where do I remove my funds? My account. I guess wallet. Yeah. Withdraw. Let me settle this. Add liquidity to Stargate pool. This is anti-Sibyl check now from team. I am adding liquidity. I've been adding liquidity into Stargate Finance since last year. I actually don't remember when. I have around maybe 1,000 STG staked. Ooh, there is a fee also, so you guys need to know that. There's a $2.5 fee if you want to remove your funds, which is actually pretty crazy. So if you're planning to add some funds into WOOFi, make sure that at least you take a few days to add some transaction. So instead of you adding or depositing some funds, then removing it, then depositing again and removing it, just for you to avoid those 2.5 depositing fees. So if you're adding it, maybe trade for a week, and after that, remove your funds. So let's go ahead and send that. So let me show you guys the process for SideSwap. First, you need to send your funds to ZK Fair. For that, you can use Messenfi. I'm gonna choose ZK Fair here. You need to have USDC in your wallet. So right there we have some. On Arbitrum we should have some. Let's go ahead and refresh. Yeah, there we go. We click max, swap, and then we send it. By the way, ZK Fair is using USDC for the gas fee, so that's why we need to send USDC instead of ETH or any other token. So approve as usual, then confirm the transaction. Sad, I just swapped my ZK Fair yesterday and it should up 50% today. Really? Let me go ahead and check the price. I am actually holding some. I have almost 9,000 ZK Fair tokens. Let's see. Ooh, nice. That's nice. Great. That's perfect. It's up 44% today, right now. That's great. What about Polyhedra? I like it. We have been farming it for some time. We added some transaction last year on Polyhedra. That is actually one that is not my top priority. It is kind of boring to farm, to be honest. But yes, it is good. So now let's go ahead and switch to ZK Fair. The only thing with MessenFi is that once you send your funds, you need to click on release to remove them. Kind of dumb. Oh no, it did it automatically. Great. Thank God. Now let's go ahead and look for ZK Fair. Here it is. If you don't have it, you can just connect your wallet on SideSwap and it will add it for you automatically. Okay. What's happening now? Okay, good. So let's go to swap. And first, let's go ahead and check something to see if we can swap any token. So there is a 40% for LPs. Traders, there is a 40% side. Once their trade fees hits 120. Oh, okay. So once it hits 120,000 in trading fees, it will stop. So most likely it could end before the 10 days. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Okay. Actually, it ended. Dude, what the fuck? No freaking way. But they started today. What the fuck? Dude. Okay. Ha. God damn. Okay. So forget about it. Hey, okay. So no, it is at 100% already. Total trade fees, yes. Dude, and they just started. What the heck? So I'm guessing the only way we can get involved with it now is just by adding some into the LP. But to be honest, I don't want to do that. But it looks like we have to do it. Wow. Okay. Oh well. Well, let's go ahead and do it. So I can show you guys the process. At least we can do something today. So I'm gonna swap $35 for some USDT. Confirm. Make sure to always leave some USDC for gas fee. Close. Let's go to pool. We're gonna do add liquidity. Select max approve USDT. Dude, that's crazy. Today, really? I really wanted to participate on that. Jeez. Supply, confirm. Really? So 34 USDC, so actually no, I have to lower my amount. 232. So I can leave some USDC for gas fees. There we go. Cool. Now we're adding some liquidity. Hopefully we can get something out of this. I'm not really expecting a lot. It would be obviously way easier to just add some volume on $70 just taking swaps back and forth, but unfortunately we cannot. So yeah, so they will be taking some snapshot, they said, a few times per day. I think it is like 2 to 3 times per day or every 4 hours. So if you're adding some volume into the LP, right there we will be getting some side tokens. So most likely over the next 4 hours this should start to increase, and then we could check our volume. Let me go ahead and check something here so I can show you guys something. I think I have my funds here. So side swap. Just to confirm if indeed we're getting an airdrop for ZKF holders, because I do have my funds here. Oops. Here it is. So connect, there we go. I'm not seeing my side tokens. Let's see. Even though it is not loading here, but I do have some ZKF. You can even check it here if I do izumi.finance, which usually works way better. So here it is. You guys can see that I have 8,747 ZKF tokens. Oops. Okay, so now it is showing. Let's see here. Not showing here. So not sure about it. Not seeing my tokens. I don't know. Maybe it is at the end of the event. Not sure, but not showing here. But either way, I'm still adding some liquidity. I'm not gonna be adding more than that, to be honest. $30. For me, it doesn't really make sense to play with this project. So just $30. Well, $70 in total, $64 in total, and that's it. I'm not gonna be playing more than that. But at least we took one transaction on Meson, which is tokenless. So right there, this is another project that you guys can add to the list. If you want to bridge to ZK Fair, side swap. The only way for you to get involved with it is by adding some liquidity, unfortunately. Other than that, for orderly, again, you guys have the option for WOOFi. You have the option for LogX, which I think it is available on Arbitrum, but currently, as you can see, it is not working. And then we have the other project, which is Voi, but that one is only on Linea, I think. So if you're okay with paying $5, $6 per transaction on Linea, go for it. But for me, it doesn't really make sense. So most likely, if you do want to play with Linea, what you can do is wake up at like 3 a.m. Usually at that time, the gas fee can be maybe $2, $1.50, or on Sundays. Again, at 3 a.m. Sundays, 3 a.m. Usually you can get some pretty good pricing in terms of gas fees, but right now I'm not going to be paying $5. So let me know, guys, if you have any questions. In the meantime, I really wanted to farm SideSwap, but unfortunately there's nothing else for us to do there. So let me know any questions, anything you guys may maybe want to check, any new project, any questions, anything before I go. Let's see. So yeah, well, you do have the option to use new protocol, refinance on new protocol, but to be honest, who's really using new protocol these days? Most likely nobody. Or Rage also. This is a perp platform, so similar to LogX and also WOOFi, just trading with some leverage. Unidex, you do have the option to use that, but again, it is not tokenless, but still for diversification you can use it. Let's remove that. And that's it. Kind of boring. Nothing to do today. Exotic markets. What is that? Exotic markets. Let me check here. What is the Twitter handle? Okay, exotic market. I guess it is this one. Options and derivative on Injective and Solana. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and check it out. Looks interesting. OmniFlix. I don't think I have heard about it. Let's check that out. Is it OmniFlix Network? P2P network for creators to manage. Okay. I don't really get it. Looks like a social platform. Any updates on Scroll? To be honest, nothing at the moment. Just adding transaction, nothing else. There's really no updates for an airdrop. But guys, remember, Scroll is also fairly new, and previously they took like 2.5 or 3 years on testnet before launching on mainnet. So most likely they're going to be taking some time to do the airdrop. So I'm pretty sure we're extremely early for Scroll. So let's go ahead and first check this one. Exotic. Earn yield. Maximize your investment with our simple. Blah. Okay, so it is for staking. Vote. Go ahead and check this. This feature will be available at the end of 2022. But we're in 2024. What? What the heck? What do you mean in 2022? Are we going backwards or what? Are you sure this is the exotic market you want me to check? Let me check their Twitter again. Okay, so yes, they have been posting. There will be a testnet on Metis next week. Very interesting chain. What is the name? I bought a lot of flicks at 0.04, currently at 0.26. Nice. Wow, that's great. Not bad at all. Welcome to the OmniFlix market. Flix drop. What is that? Flix drop. Is that an airdrop or what? Nah, doesn't look like. Wait, what is that? Oh no, it is completed. Okay. Is there a campaign? No, nothing. Okay, so for me it looks like for creators, what else you can do on it? To be honest, I don't get it. But I usually don't get this social media stuff on crypto. My bad. We're back. We're back. Can you please address the new info on Asian layer? Can we still stake with the platform? I don't know. Let me go ahead and double check that. Let me close a few things here. What is the news? Big update. 3 new liquidity staking LST are joining the fold. More opportunities coming. Okay, so it looks like we will have new vaults to stake starting January 29. Okay, cool. So we have 3 other projects, 3 other LST projects. So I'm guessing just like the LSTs that they currently have, they will have 3 other projects. So right now they have like Beacon, Chain, Ether, they have Anchor, Rocket Pool, Strator, Lido, and everything else. But all of these are actually full at the moment. So we cannot stake right now. So if you're interested in adding some money, by January 29, make sure that you're liquid and you do have your funds on ETH mainnet. So as quick as possible, you can add your funds, because usually these get filled pretty quickly. But this is a project that I do like a lot. Hello, trading airdrop for side swap is closed now. It was started today and ended because they had 120k in fees. Was similar like ZK Fair airdrop. Yes, but is the LP staking still open for side swap? Because if not, I'm just gonna remove my funds. I know that the trading part is closed, but for liquidity providers, is it still open? That's the main question. guessing that we could check that out. Okay. No information on that. Yeah, nothing. Most likely I'm gonna remove my funds. Yeah, most likely I'm gonna remove my liquidity. So we're done for today, guys. Actually, we did nothing, to be honest. We just took some transaction for orderly and nothing else, and bridging some on ZK Fair for nothing, and that's it. We have good days and we have bad days. Today was just another day. So I'm finishing this and we will be back tomorrow, since I am getting some questions on Scroll. What I'm gonna do is tomorrow we're gonna be farming Scroll, so bridging, taking some transaction. We do have some projects that are tokenless on Scroll, which is ambient. We also have Zebra, which I don't really like a lot, but still we can use it. The main thing is that usually they have really bad pricing and also high price impact, so I do prefer ambient. But still, if you want to add some diversification on Scroll, you can use it. And I don't know, let's see what else we can farm tomorrow. Do you know when orderly network we will do the TGE? No, actually we don't. I have no information on that. So see you guys back tomorrow as usual. Any questions, any doubts, I'm always active on Discord. And yeah, bye-bye, happy farming. Take care, guys. See ya.